Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Libra for December 2020. So before we begin, I'd like to take this time to welcome all of you, and especially to our new subscribers and anyone who's watching my channel for the first time. Please subscribe and remember to select the all notification bell, as well as to like the channel and this video, because this helps the algorithms and this information to get out there. So really appreciate your support in that way. And what I'd like to also do is just make you aware of the content on my channel. So every week there is posted a general angel reading on Saturdays. And this channel, you can find it on my Facebook and Twitter as well. Those links are below. Also, I post daily card messages Monday through Friday. They are written, and I post them on my community board on YouTube, as well as my Facebook page and Twitter. And finally, for this month, I've been offering, since the pandemic began, a special reading, angel reading offer for my half-hour reading, which is normally $77. I'm offering it for 1 full hour. And this is available to everyone who's had previous clients, current clients, and new clients. And there's no limit, and as long as the offer is still available. Okay, so what you would do is go to my channel, theangelschool.com, my website, and you can find that link below. And the link is for the services page. So you would go to that page and you would click on the half-hour reading as is. Within 24 hours on any business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer, and also I will include instructions for you to submit your availability so that we can schedule your reading. Also be aware that there is a 2-week window within that time frame of the possibility of getting an angel reading. So just be aware of that, and I'll indicate that when the availability in my schedule is open for you, that which week is open for you. All right, so let's take a deep breath. And really just allow everything that's on your mind to just fall away, and really connect in with your heart space and the enormous love that is there for you. And what they are showing me, Libra, is, wow, this is so beautiful. There's this tree that was already had a very wide trunk, and for me, the wider the trunk, the stronger your alignment and connection with Source. The branches are always full, and as that represents higher consciousness. But the width of the tree trunk grows wider and wider. And so you can really expect for yourself in this month that there, a real true expansion and a higher capacity to love and to be of service. Now, they keep showing me this expanding trunk, and they keep repeating someone sitting in a car driving towards me. And it's sort of this sense that with all of this new awareness comes more clarity and direction. And it feels like that you're going to really just be ready to move in that new direction. And it may mean in some way like relocation or some kind of major shift, or that you might just be ready to pack up and move on, whether that's it's literal or figuratively. In some way, you're ready to move on, and you're just going to get in that sort of energy state of moving on and not looking back. Yeah, and wow, there's just so much, and I can see that tree in the distance, and the branches are so enormous. The trunk looks, dwarfed, and it's definitely a sense that you've driven away from that place, and something. They just wrote the word over. It's like something's over for you. And they're writing the word syncopation, which in music means, kind of off the beat. It's like you felt like something was off. And you've kind of been dancing with it, so to speak. You've done everything that you could. You tried every step. You tried to fit into the situation. But it just wasn't the right fit. Something was off. I'm seeing the word compensation. And I'm seeing the word performer. I'm seeing the word music too. So this may be someone specifically as well, or in terms of your artistry, or and this could just relate to anyone who's involved in something creative or involved in some kind of project, and maybe the constraints are not going to improve. It's like they just wrote the sign, you're going to read the signs on the wall. And they wrote the word, they brought up the word Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. And earlier they wrote Saturn. So there were some challenges and really difficult lessons. And this reminds me that, not an astrologist, but I've read and seen some articles about Jupiter and Saturn sort of lining up in some way. And so I don't know what that date is, but it may be around this time that all this happens, where this Saturn and Jupiter kind of, I don't know what's happening, but they seem to be lining up in some way. And I know that Jupiter is about expansion and abundance. And so maybe the constrictions and the test, that you've been under will all of a sudden create this immediate reaction, and you'll just free yourself. You'll just see yourself unlimited, and things will, like I just saw the word integration, where it'll all just come together, and you'll just go into that mode, and you'll start looking beyond the scope of the conditions of the situation. All right, so let's take a look at the archangel that you'll be working with for this month. And I kept seeing this word lovers too. All right, so you're working with Archangel Raphael and the lovers card. Now, the lovers card is just looking at the angel number, or the numerology for the number 6. It's about this sense of cooperation and harmony. And I always see this sense of community in this card as well. So you may feel that in this situation, this is about finally, listening to your heart and coming into alignment with your heart and weighing your options, the things that really matter to you and that give your life meaning and purpose, the things that you love. You're no longer distracted and letting all those other things get in your way. So Archangel Raphael definitely means that there's a journey going on here, a process, you taking off and moving in a new direction. And Archangel Raphael is also not only known for abundance and healing and love, but also, going with people, traveling with people along their journeys and helping them and giving them guidance and direction. All right, so let's take a look at the message from your guardian angel for the month of December. And this is the moon card traditionally. Here it's titled Intuition and and insight. So this just gives you a sense, and you have 2 major arcana cards here. So this gives you a sense that something is just sort of going to sort of come to the surface. And, you know, it's like what has been hidden from you, you know, the possibilities that you weren't able to see your way clearly out of the situation, or you just were so entangled within it. And, you know, again, all the things it was triggering a lot of things, and you were working out and working through. It feels like that this was not something that we should be resentful about or ungrateful about, but we should form appreciation for everything that was learned. A new strength and new aspects of you were developed during this time. And once they were ready, and once you were primed for this, for this moment, and they just wrote the word courage, interrupting me. Once you found this courage, you went with it. And so, if you know, this is if you hadn't gone through this, and I know this sounds sort of trite, but if you had not, you would not be at the moment of what you will, the confidence that you will find at that moment when this all sort of comes to fruition. So the card says your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now. So you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Okay, so that's really, really important message right there. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. So, wow, this message, out of all the ones I've read for this, since I've been doing this sounds so detailed and specific to you. Like every piece of this you need to honor and listen to. So if you have a chance to stop the video and copy these words in a journal, make a copy to put in your wallet to read before and after certain interactions, have it with you, okay? And especially when you get a little frustrated, just take this out and read it and remember the advice here. So don't let on, okay, until you really are in that place where you're ready. And, and the beginning part, to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust yourself about what's the right decision. Follow your advice over others. Okay? And don't allow worry to guide your way. All right, so I send you lots of blessings. And I also send you faith and courage to believe in yourself. When that trunk grows like that, and that channel, that means that you're going to be, all the information is going to come to you. You're going to feel like you're really connected and one with the universe, like as if you are a partner in this, heavenly firm. And you'll feel very supported, but you got to trust that, because it's going to feel new to you, but you've got to trust it. All right? So God bless you and have a beautiful month.